Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So a question that I get all the time is, Charlie, what is the best way to start an LLC? So in this video, I'm going to show you the best, easiest, and most affordable way to start your LLC today. This is exactly how I've created my business entities, and it's crazy because you guys can literally set up your LLC in like 5 or 10 minutes. So the first part of the video is me just going over what LLCs are and why they may be beneficial to you as an entrepreneur or small business owner. The second part is going to be me taking you step by step through IncFile, which is the website that I use to set up all my business entities. So if you do want to skip directly to that part, I will put the time code down below right now. So without further ado, let's get started. So firstly, what is an LLC? An LLC is a type of business structure that stands for limited liability company. It's perfect for startups and entrepreneurs, and I always tell people, if you want to take your business seriously, it may be good to start an LLC because there's just so many benefits. First of all, they limit your personal liability. What this means is that if your company gets sued, they can't come after your personal assets. Creating an LLC also allows you to raise capital from investors, and of course, they do carry some big tax advantages. So yeah, diving a little bit more deeply into the whole limited liability part, if your business does something wrong and they actually get sued by someone, then only the assets that are inside that LLC are at stake. So this means that things like your house, your cars, and any other personal assets are safe. And that's where the term limited liability comes from. Now, if you are creating a business and you are looking for outside funding, LLCs allow you to raise the outside capital. And of course, LLCs can have very specific tax advantages. Rather than starting a C corporation, which actually gets double taxed, with an LLC, this is called a pass-through entity, so you're only getting taxed one time. Now, I'm not going to go into too many of the details about the whole taxation of LLCs because you can be taxed as an LLC or as an S Corp, but just know that when it comes to this tax stuff, I recommend talking to your accountant and figuring out what works best for you. But yeah, for 99% of you guys out there who are starting your own business, I'd say an LLC or an LLC taxed as an S Corp is going to be right for you. It's very easy and affordable to set one up. So in the next section, I'm going to actually walk you through the whole setup process. So I'm here in IncFile's main page. You guys can get to this link by clicking on the link in the description below. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and click Start My Business. So it's going to take us to this page where it's going to allow you to actually register your business entity. So first, I'm going to click entity type, and I'm going to select which one I want. We're going to be doing an LLC, and then you're going to select your state of formation. So it's going to be a little bit different for each state, but most of the things are going to be the same. I'm in California, so I'm going to click on that. Here it's going to take us to the different, plans that they have. So you have the silver one, which is $75. This is basically completely free because you're only paying the state fee of 75 bucks. No matter what you do, you will have to pay the state fee. So if you do want to, not pay anything, then you guys can choose this one. And it's going to come with preparing and filing the articles of organization. It's going to allow you to do unlimited name searches, and it's going to give you a free registered agent service for 1 year. Now, that is not the most popular plan, and it's actually not the plan that I recommend. So when I set up my business entities, I always used the gold plan. This one is a little bit more comprehensive, and it just makes the whole thing a lot easier. So especially if you're just doing this, like this is your first time making a business entity, then this one's probably going to save you a lot of time and headache. So yeah, this one is $224, and the package fee is $149. So that's basically what you're paying to IncFile to set this up for you. And then the state fee is that $75, which you have to pay. This one's going to include the same things as the silver, except it's going to actually automatically create an EIN business tax number for you. So that's going to save you some time. It's going to file the IRS form 2553. It's going to actually give you a bunch of these documents like the operating agreement, the banking resolution. All these things are pretty cool to have, and they just save you a lot of time. So honestly, in my opinion, I think this one is probably the best for most of you. If you're down to do all this stuff by yourself and figure it out, then yes, you can save that extra $149 package fee. But as a business owner, you want to focus on building your business, not all this really boring stuff. And of course, they have their platinum plan. This is their most expensive plan, but also most comprehensive. This one's $374 at the moment. And that includes the package fee of $299 and the mandatory $75 state fee. This one's going to be just like the gold plan, except that you're going to have a little bit more support. You're going to have expedited filing, and you're going to get that domain name and business email. So for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and select the gold package because I think that's going to be the right one for 95% of you guys watching this video. So it's going to have you enter in your contact information as well as your mailing address. So I'm going to do that right now. So after all that is entered in, I'm going to click next. It's going to process the information. And now in the next section, it's going to allow you to select your state filing time. Now the original time it takes for California is around 4 weeks. It might change a little bit for depending on what state you guys are in, but they are going to have an expedited filing option that you can add on as well. So if I want to just keep the 4 weeks filing time with the estimated formation date that is right here, then I can just select that. Or if I want the faster 5-day business filing time, I can go ahead and select that. So assuming that I don't care too much about the filing time, then I'll select that. But if you are in a rush, then I would go ahead and select the faster one. Here it's going to allow you to enter in your company information. So this is stuff that you'll want to at least brainstorm beforehand. So I'm just going to enter in Biz Entity Prep Services. Just as an example, since I'm not actually setting up this LLC right now, then I'm going to select the designator. So you can choose any of these, does not matter, but I'm just going to select this one. And it's going to give you a preview of what your company name will display as. So in this case, Biz Entity Prep Services, LLC. Then it's going to have you select your business type or industry. So for this one, let's just say it's accountant/tax services. And then the number of members. So if you guys are just doing this by yourself, it's your own business and you're the only owner, then just select one. Here you can write the business purpose, just provide like a brief description. So let's say that this one is helping people prep and set up their business entities. Cool. After that, you're going to come down here to the management method, and you can see that there are two general methods by which an LLC may be managed. It can either be member managed or manager managed, and the state requires us to specify the management method when an LLC is formed. So it's nice because it tells you the difference here, and for most of you guys, you'll probably be managed by the LLC members, so I'm just going to leave that like that. But if you do want to use a manager to manage it, then you can go ahead and select one of these. Now, the company address information, this is the next part. And basically your state is going to require an in-state address as sort of like the mailing address. So basically what IncFile offers is they can actually be your business address for a monthly fee of $29 a month right now. You can cancel anytime, or if you prefer to use your own address, you can select that. That's going to save you a few $100s per year. But if you want the most privacy, obviously you're going to want to select this one. So let's just select that one for now, and I'll click next. Now, based on the gold package that I selected, now they are giving me the option to upgrade to these 3 premium services. You guys can do that if you want, or you just don't have to. I'm just going to click no thanks. And after that, it's going to have you enter in the members. So since we only selected one member, we're going to just enter that in right now. And then I'm going to put the percent of ownership. So since I'm the only person that owns this LLC, I'm going to select 100%. So one of the really great things I like about IncFile is that they offer 1 year of registered agent service for free. So this is basically going to be the address on file for your LLC. So I would just recommend, having this selected since it is free for a year. After 1 year, it is, I think, $119 per year, but you can always cancel anytime. And it just makes the whole LLC a little bit more private. So I'm gonna click next. Since I selected the gold package, it's going to help me create that EIN number. So this is going to be your tax identification number for your business. It's going to have you answer a few questions right here. So I'm going to click no, since I am, I live in the United States and I do have a social security number. After that, you're going to select your physical street address. So I'm going to come here and select use the assigned company address provided by IncFile. And then it's going to have me select the principal business activity. So for this one, let's just say it is finance. Cool. And I'll click next. Then it's going to give you the option to set up a small business banking account. You guys don't have to do that right now. So I'm just going to click no, not at this time, and click next here. And if you do want a tax strategy consultation, those are free, so you can do that. But just for this one, I'm just going to click not interested. If you guys do want to learn more about, what an LLC is, have your questions answered, then, it is a free consultation. So that could be something that you do. After that, you're going to get to your review order page. So this is just where you're going to see all your information. Just see if it matches and if it's correct. After that, you'll click next right here. And then here is where you're going to be entering in your billing information. So it's going to ask you for your card information, your address, and then you'll click I agree to the legal statement and cancellation policy, and then you'll click complete and pay. But yeah, as you saw, super simple. Takes you maybe 5-10 minutes to set up an LLC, and this is by far the cheapest way to do it. Like I said before, it's the way that I created all my business entities with IncFile. So yeah, I really highly recommend using this platform to just set up your LLC. So anyways, that's my video on how to set up an LLC right now. As you saw, it's super easy. It'll take you maybe 5-10 minutes max, and it's also a lot more affordable than people think. If you guys do want to support the channel, you guys can use the link in the description below. It's going to be the same price for you, but I will get a small commission from it. And if you do, I just want to say thank you so much. It really does help support the channel. If you're just starting up your first business, I want to say good luck. I'm really rooting for you guys, and I want to say entrepreneurship is amazing and you're going to have a blast. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this. I make a ton of content about entrepreneurship, personal finance, and investing. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.